Hey everyone, how's it going? It's John here from gptchatbots.com. Today I have something very special to share with you, and it's a very robust integration of artificial intelligence specifically designed for real estate agents, property management companies, and the likes, maybe even mortgage brokers. Now, I'm going to jump right into it because I think an image says a lot more than 1,000 words. And I'm sharing my screen here on my cell phone. I want to show you how this workflow is designed. Now, you get a contextual menu here if you click on the hamburger button there, the 3 lines that you get on Messenger, but that's only if you wanted to access it. The whole point of having an AI that's actually smart is that you can tell it what you need using any sort of verbiage, any sort of language that you want, and it should get an answer to you. Okay. Now, this is Messenger. I just wanted to show that. Now, I'm just gonna say, let's say I'm in the, I'm in the market for a new home, and I want to see what properties are available. So I'll just ask, hey, can I see some of the properties that you guys have available? Boom. Now it says, sure, it's going to help me with the properties, but before that, because of the policies that I hard-coded into this chatbot, is essentially asking me for an email address. Now this is very important because at some other stages of the workflow, it's going to send me an email automatically. So let's say I am pushing back, and as always, there's a bit of pushback if you're dealing with real people. So let's just say, nah, are you going to use it to scam me and send me a lot of spam email? So let's see. I totally get where you're coming from. Nobody likes an inbox full of spam. Let me reassure you, your email address is safe with us. And then, of course, it's giving a little bit of a longer explanation there, trying to get that objection addressed. So let's say, okay, they convinced me, and I am giving my email address. Now, as soon as the condition is met, we have this beautiful dynamic gallery popping up here. Again, I didn't have to go into a different website. I didn't have to download an app. I didn't have to do anything fancy to get this beautiful dynamic gallery. And as you can see here, these options, these buttons here, are completely customizable to whatever you want. If I were to click on Get More Info, that would get me to the Zillow listing site. Now, it's not exclusive for Zillow. If you have your listings on, say, mylistings.com, we have a very powerful automation that what it does is that it scrapes the entire information, including description, address, price, picture, and it will essentially put it in a structured database for the chatbot to feed on, right? So this is essentially how you eliminate some of the friction that is associated with browsing listings online, and you make it a lot easier for your prospect to get details on the property sent via email. So if I would say send me the details, this is immediately going to send me an email. I'll get to that in a second once it arrives. So it just, to confirm, you want info on the following property, right? Yes. Okay, thank you so much. We'll be in touch with you soon. Now, I should be getting an email in about a minute or two. I'll get back to that in a second. Or book appointment. You could get directly into the calendar of your real estate agents, and it's going to have all the information, like what's the property that the prospect was interested in, what is the level of interest of this person. All right, now let's say I'm in the market for a house for sale. Now let's say I want to sell my house. All I have to do is tell the chatbot, say, hey, can I get an offer on my house? And there we go. Now this is something that I want you to pay a lot of attention to because it's very robust. It's going to be super quick, but there are a lot of moving parts in the background. So this is what we're calling the automated home offer system. In just a few steps, we'll provide you with personalized home offers. Let's get started. So you click on the button to get started, And now this is a very important step. You need to provide your phone number. So here it's it has a suggestion because I'm on Messenger, and my Messenger from Facebook is linked to a phone number. So you can choose that, or you can just say, no, I'm going to give it a different number. I'm going to give it my US number. All right. Now, on this second stage, we'll need the address. You can give a full address, or you can enter the Zillow URL to get it a little bit quicker, right? In this case, I'm going to choose enter my address. Now, it's asking me for the full address, and I'm going to play dumb a little bit here just to showcase something very cool. Let's say I want the offer for 3407 West 117th Street. But I'm not giving it the full address. Now, what's happening here in the background is that we're having Google Maps. Okay, we're having the Google Maps API return what would be the possible connections, the possible matches to the address snippet that you just provided. Now, as you can see, there are different states here, different addresses. It gives the options. Now, we're not assuming that you're on a certain city, on a certain state. We're giving you the option to choose. And we're not asking you, oh, you know what, we didn't detect a full address. Please retype your full address. Forget about that. We're giving you the options in a very dynamic way here, so you can just choose from the options that are here. Again, you're not going into a separate app. You're not going into a website. This is all straight into Messenger with the Messenger API. And we can work with Instagram, we can work with WhatsApp, you name it, or embed it on your website. Now, I'll just choose it by clicking on the button there that says that's it. And now it gives me a message that says, awesome, we're running our background calculations. In the meantime, we'd love to learn a bit more about your home and some additional details. We'll just need you to answer 5 quick questions, and we'll give you an actual number at the end of this. Now, the user has the option here to say, hey, you know what, I don't have time for this. If they were to click on this button, they would get on a calendar, so they can choose a different time. But let's just move forward. Let's say understood by clicking on the button there. Okay, so if we're able to give you the price you're looking for, when would you be willing to collect your cash? I'm going to say about 3 months, because that's the time frame. Now, does the home require any major repairs or renovations? Yeah. The roof is about 50 years old. The kitchen is pretty outdated as well. I think that's it. Are you behind on payments at the moment? No, everything is paid up. What was the number you had in mind? Let's say I want about $450,000. Why not? And last question, how much do you currently owe? Nothing. I'm the owner. And that's it. Those were our questions. Now, see this, it came super fast. It was rapid firing these offers at us. But now, what's happening in the background is that we're getting offers. We're getting offers directly from Zillow. Now, what happened there was essentially the calculated fields, right? Were the calculated fields for the offers themselves. Now, as you can see here, there's a retail offer, and there's the price. There's the Zestimate right there, a short explanation of why the offer is that. It's around $256,000. Then the finance is around $281,000. There's another brief explanation there. And the wholesale offer, obviously, it's a bit lower at $140,000, right? Now, if I were to choose any of these offers, let's say this one, I want the retail offer, and I click love it, let's talk. I would get this window, which is the calendar. We need to link it right now. It's not working, but it's going to show you the calendar, and that's it. You're done. You're done with the process, and now you want to go and check your contacts here, because you're going to have a new contact that just updated. I'm refreshing the page here so that you see that's actually in real time what's going on. It's a bit slow here, but let's give it a moment. The internet gods are not in my favor right now. There we go. Here is the new contact that just came in. As you can see here, I'm going to remove my face from here. We have first name, last name, email, phone number. This is a lead that came from the API. As you can see, there's the address for the offer, the finance offer, and we have all the answers that were certainly given a bit earlier right now. As you can see, this is exactly what I said. And now we can take this a step further and give you an artificial intelligence summary on likelihood to convert. We can give you a notification that there's a hot lead, so you're immediately notified and you get to a phone call with this person. And we can even send an automated lease, well, not a lease, but a contract, an agreement to be signed electronically, pre-populated with the offer that they chose, everything that, every piece of information that they give as well. And so this is the power of what we're building. We're showing it for GoHighLevel right now, but this can connect with any CRM that you use. And that's it. We have a very robust workflow. We're using a done-for-you approach. We build these workflows for you. So this is it. This is not the future. This is happening right now. This is the present. So, yeah. Any questions, please let us know, and we'll be more than happy to work with you on this future-proving chatbot building projects.